Instead of turning towards the classroom, Mr. Ade led him to the bursar's office. The bursar, a stout man with a ledger in front of him, looked up. "Yes, Mr. Ade, how can I help you?" Mr. Ade placed a firm hand on Chima's shoulder. "This boy, his name is Chima. He has been hiding behind the mango tree for weeks, listening to classes because he cannot afford his WAEC fees. I cannot stand and watch talent rot away because of poverty. How much is his balance?" The bursar adjusted his glasses, scanned the ledger, and said, 35,000 naira. Without a second thought, Mr. Ade dipped his hand into his pocket and brought out a bundle of notes. He counted carefully, then placed 17,500 naira on the bursar's desk. "Here is half," he said firmly. "Write his name back in. I pledge before the end of this month I will complete the rest." The bursar raised his brows. "But sir—" "No buts," Mr. Ade cut in. "Write it down. This boy must sit for his exam." Chima stood there, his mouth open, unable to believe what was happening. Tears rolled freely down his cheeks. For the first time in months, he felt seen. "Sir, thank you," he whispered, kneeling on the cold floor. "God will bless you. I will never forget this day." Mr. Ade helped him up and looked straight into his eyes. "Don't thank me yet. The only thanks I want is for you to pass this exam. Read, work hard, and prove to the world that poverty cannot kill destiny." From that day, Chima returned to the classroom, not as a boy hiding behind a tree, but as a student once again, and he studied with a fire burning in his heart. From that day, Chima was no longer the boy who hid under a tree. He was back in class, sitting at the front seat, holding on to every word like his life depended on it. And truly, it did. He woke earlier than every other student, read by the dim light of a lantern at night, and revised tirelessly. Hunger was his constant companion, but determination was his fuel. Weeks turned into months, and when the WAEC examinations came, Chima wrote with confidence. His pen danced across the paper like one who had been preparing for years. When the results were released, his name stood boldly among the best. Distinctions. The kind of grades that brought honor to schools. The same head teacher who once insulted him now called him our star pupil. Parents pointed at him as an example for their children, but deep inside, Chima knew. This victory belonged to God and to one man, Mr. Ade, who refused to let his light die. After secondary school, another battle began. For 2 years, Chima roamed, doing menial jobs, saving little by little. University seemed like a faraway dream. Many nights he slept hungry. Many days people mocked him. "Bottle boy, university is not for your type." Still, he refused to give up. One afternoon, fate tested him. He was walking by a busy road when a man stepped out of a sleek black car. In his hurry, the man's wallet dropped without him noticing. Chima picked it up. His heart raced when he opened it. Bundles of foreign currency stared back at him, enough to change his life. He hadn't eaten all day. His stomach growled. Voices in his head whispered, "Use it. Nobody will know." But then, he remembered his mother's words. "Never let the world take your integrity." Chima ran after the man. Sir, you dropped your wallet." The man turned, shocked. "My God, young man, do you know what you just did? This wallet holds thousands of dollars." He looked at Chima's torn shirt, his hungry eyes. Then he smiled, pulled out some notes and pressed them into Chima's hands. "Here, take this, for your honesty." When Chima changed it, it amounted to over 200,000 naira, enough to register for university. That day, he wept. "Mama, your values did not fail me." University life wasn't easy. Chima started a small business, selling little items to survive. Some mocked him for hustling. "Big man way they sell chin-chin," they laughed. But he didn't care. He also used his brilliance to help lazy students write their assignments. They paid him, and he survived. Slowly, year by year, he pushed through. He graduated with top honors and eventually got a good job. 8 years later, the visa office was full. People waited for hours in a long queue. Among them was Mr. Aid. His back was bent, his cough persistent. In his hands was a brown envelope, medical papers. He needed surgery abroad. As he waited, another man in the hall caused trouble. He shouted at the staff, cursed them, even threatened to fight. Security threw him out. Just then, a voice from the glass office spoke. "Security, bring the man in the brown shirt forward." It was Mr. Aid. Confused, he stepped forward. "I didn't do anything wrong." "Sir,